Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome to Heartland Farms Field. We're not going to waste any time here. We're going to just jump right into the starting lineups here tonight between Columbus Catholic and Amherst. So starting off with Columbus Catholic, a sophomore, number 5, Ray Becker. A freshman, number 22, Elijah Drary. A senior, number 25, Ezra Duda. A junior, number 12, Mason Edwards. A freshman, number 28, Rocco Mayer. A sophomore, number 9, Zan Rodriguez. In goal, number 0, a sophomore, Carter Summer. A freshman, number 1, Colin Stocks. A sophomore, number 3, Cole Wallace. A sophomore, number 21, Ben Wieland. And a sophomore, number 7, Elijah Wolf. And now for the Amherst Falcons, in goal, a junior, number 0, Finn Burnett. A sophomore, number 4, Desmond Rooney. A sophomore, number 5, Antek Zaromsky-Lindy. A junior, number 6, Shaden Abbott Beaversdorf. A sophomore, number 7, and your highlight house player of the game back on Monday, Carlos Lopez. A senior, number 8, Jason Martin. A junior, number 12, Isaac Snyder. A junior, number 13, Aiden Kazda. A sophomore, number 22, Ian Dudley. A freshman, number 25, Oliver Snyder. And a new addition to the roster here tonight, a freshman, number 21, Everett Elizadeh. Amherst under the head coaching position of Eric Lindy. For the Dons, it's Jeff Edwards. Amherst coming in 5-0 in their last 5 matches. Heading into tonight, especially capped off by that dominating win against Gresham Buller, 16-0. Columbus Catholic going 4-0-1, getting 4 wins across Aquinas, Newman Catholic, Three Lakes Phelps, Northland Lutheran, as well as getting a tie against Nakusa back on Monday. Both teams are 8-1, however, Columbus does have that tie. Both are 4-0 in the CWC, and they are both atop of the conference. When talking with these players, it's basically thought of as the game. Whoever wins this matchup will win the conference. And as we get set to kick things off, looks to be Amherst kicking it off. And as we get set, there's always something fun to do in Marshfield. Go to visitmarshfield.com to see upcoming events and the latest winners in Best of Marshfield Contest 2024. That's visitmarshfield.com or like them on Facebook. My name is Katie Lecton, Gus Holson to my left as we get underway here at Heartland Farms Field. Lopez has it near side. He'll kick it up towards Rooney. Battling with the Dons. Over to Isaac Snyder. He'll pass it to Oliver. He'll kick it up. Amherst has it. Just out of play. Just a tad wide left, and it'll be an early goal kick for the Dons here in the opening minute. Goal kick taken to midfield. That's number 3, Cole Wallace. Falcons with it, though. Over on the far side. Rooney. Over to Snyder. Kicked up. Centering attempt. Try to kick out by the Dons. Amherst will send it back. Rooney. Back to the defense. Back to Rooney. Now here's Dudley. And he's taken down by number 12, Mason Edwards. Dons with a shot. Shot by Edwards just a bit right, and it'll be a goal kick for the Falcons. Brunette, soft kick over to Dudley. Pass it up to Lopez. They'll send it back to Brunette. He'll just kick it away to the far side now. And it rolls out of bounds. Throw in Dons. Throw goes into number 22, Dreary. Out of bounds off the Dons. Throw in Falcons. Looks to go into Rooney, and they'll pass it up. Intercepted, however, by Columbus Catholic. Lopez with it now, pickpocketing the Dons. Crosses it over to, looks to be Zaromsky. Lindy, a long shot. Picked up by Summer. Ball kick towards Dudley, and that'll roll. Brunette will just pick it up. He'll one-arm chuck it over to midfield. Columbus with it now.
Good job, Ian.
Don's trying to make something. So we have a penalty. Looks to be a free kick for the Falcons. Dudley will take it. Check that. It's Shaden Abbott Beaversdorf with the kick. I swear they all look so familiar with those jerseys. Ball now towards Snyder on the near side. He'll kick it up, try and get it to Lopez, and he will. Lopez will send it to the other side. Now Rooney. He'll kick it up, but Don's just send it back into Dreary. Don's trying to get on the scoreboard here. Amherst with it. Rooney. Zaromsky and Lindy back to Desmond. Tried to get up to Lopez. Now here's Dudley. Back to Lindy. Ball knocked out. Brunette will just catch it. He'll send it to midfield. Snyder. He'll pass it up.
Come on, Al. Come on, come on.
Falcons still have possession. Kazda. He'll pass it back to Snyder. Now Lopez with it. Pickpocketed by the Dons. Handball on Rodriguez. It'll be a free kick for Amherst as we're in the 7th minute. One thing we're keeping an eye on is the weather. We've got storms rolling in later tonight. As that's caught by Summer. Currently says that a small shower is supposed to start at 8:15, but it really won't kick up till 9 p.m. Gusty winds, small hail are possible as clouds start to roll in. We'll keep you guys updated. We got a whistle. Another free kick for the Falcons coming up. As they do that, a reminder to call JG Plumbing for all of your residential or commercial plumbing needs. As your local Amana dealer, you can always trust in JG to get it fixed and get it off your mind. That's JG Plumbing in Amherst. Free kick. As play continues far side. Rooney has it. He'll pass it over to Snyder. Becker intercepts it. And Rooney will just hit it out. Throw in Dons. Throw-in goes off of Rodriguez, and it'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. Throw-in was good, but Dons now have it in their own half of the field. Lopez. He'll just kick it high. And over to a Don. As Edwards. Beaversdorf will just send it over to Snyder. He'll pass it over to Oliver Snyder. So that gets intercepted by, looks to be Columbus Catholic, and Brunette will just kick it over to Lopez. Ball still kept in play. Slide kick over to Snyder. He'll give it to Oliver. Edwards. Over to Rodriguez, far side. He'll pass it over. Falcons now. So Lopez. He'll kick it over to Snyder, who barely keeps it in play, and Columbus will just send it out. No, they won't. They'll send it to Dudley. He'll send it far side. A little bit physical play that we're seeing. Lopez. We'll give it to Snyder. Kicked over to Rooney. Falcons will just kick it back to Brunette. And Finn will just kick it back up to Dudley. Dudley trying to set it over to another Falcon, but gets it intercepted.
Go, go.
Snyder,
Nice ball.
he'll pass it up.
Come on, Carlos.
Don's kick it out, but it'll be a throw-in for Amherst deep in Don's territory. So we got a sub in. Kyle Peterson will check in. 13th minute of play here live from Heartland Farms Field. Throw-in is good. Amherst still keeps it in play, but Dons will have it. Racing up the far side. Amherst nearly keeps in play, but clock still runs. Blocked by the Falcons. A kick from 25, Duda. Centering attempt, just a bit right. It'll be a goal kick for the Dons. That'll get sent towards Snyder. Oliver Snyder now. And that gets sent wide right as well. Back-to-back goal kicks for the Dons coming up here in the 14th minute.
And a goal kick for Columbus Catholic.
Snyder to Dudley, over to Lopez, who had 4 goals in their 16-0 win against Gresham Bowler earlier on Monday. Peterson has it far side. Dons will just clear it out. Burnett will just kick it deep into Don's territory. Snyder can't keep it in play. Throw in for number 5, Becker and the Dons. Dudley over to Rooney. Back to Snyder. Now Becker. Over to Wallace. Now Lopez has it. Goes off of Wallace. Cole just kick it up towards Edwards. Mason Edwards with a shot here. Through the uprights and no good. If we were playing American football, it would have been 3 points, but we have football coming up in 24 hours, so sadly that doesn't count. Wallace gets a header. Play, however, still continues. Edwards with another shot, but is cleared out by the Falcons. Dons will throw it in on the far side. Falcons will get a hold of it. Peterson up to Snyder. Kick sent up and then cleared out. Throwing one off of a Falcon, throw in Dons. Still tied 0-0 as we enter the 18th minute. So we have a whistle. We have a free kick, and that's caught by Brunette. He'll just one arm throw it. As Falcons will send it up deep in Don's territory. Far side. Last touch by Columbus Catholic, throw in Falcons. They'll toss it in. Still kept in play.
Nice job, Al.
Don's trying to clear it out. Amherst, though, keeps persisting. Oh, just knocked out at the last minute. Summers slamming the net. Not happy with himself that he couldn't catch it entirely. Summer went to catch it. He dropped it. And at just the last second, someone got in there and kicked it out of bounds. Throwing coming up by Dudley. He'll send it in. Ball chased down. It's passed over. Now to Snyder. Sent back to Dudley. Over to Rooney. Rooney will send it back up to Snyder. Oliver will get a hold of it. Pass back to Lindy. Header sends it out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Dons as we got a couple substitutions. Kick by Columbus Catholic goes over to Peterson. Does not clear midfield. Falcons still have a hold of it. Snyder over to Zaromsky Lindy. Back to Isaac Snyder. Over to Peterson. Ball cleared out by the Dons. Throw in Falcons. Amherst still keeping it in play. Free kick for the Falcons coming up, and as they take that, today's game is presented by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bringing their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home, from roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Goal kick coming up for the Dons. Peterson, far side. Amherst putting something together. They've had really good looks. Shot. Little left. No good. Another goal kick for Columbus Catholic.
And goal kick for Columbus.
Kick is sent to over to the back line. Snyder. Kick it up. Lindy. Sent up towards Oliver Snyder, but a Don is right there. They'll clear it out. Throw in Falcons. Still tied 0-0 as we are in the 23rd minute. Another throw in from the Falcons coming up. Dudley now. Summer will just grab it. Kick is sent to Dudley. Lopez. Sends it back. Brunette's right there. He'll kick it forward. Goes off of Snyder and out of bounds. It'll be throw in for the Dons. Taken by Becker. Kick attempt by Drury to keep it in is no good, but it went off of Amherst. Throw in Dons, I should say, excuse me. Edwards to take it. Header by the Falcons. Now Lopez. He'll get over to Snyder. Last touched by Edwards. Throw in for the Falcons. Throw-in's good. Lopez with it. He'll send it over to Isaac Snyder. Peterson gets tripped up a little bit by a Don. Nonetheless, it'll stay throw-in Falcons. Play still continuing as we start to enter the 26th minute. Rolls out of bounds. Throw in Amherst. Got a couple subs waiting on the sidelines for Columbus Catholic. Edwards. Now over to Garneau. Snyder passes it over to Isaac. Now over to Kyle Peterson. Summer will just drag their way and grab it. Kick is sent high over towards the 50-yard line. Peterson over to Snyder. She's got a whistle. It'll be a free ball for Amherst. Kick is just headed right out of play. But Amherst still has it. Snyder. Center attempt no good. Falcon, though, is right there. Isaac Snyder over to Oliver. Dons turn it over. Brunette will just send it back. Slide kick by Becker. Goes out of play. Throw in Amherst. Throw in's good to Snyder. Over to Lopez. He keeps it in play, and Dons will just knock it out. Dudley to take it. Over to Rooney. Rooney's attempt blocked by a Don. Amherst still has it though. Oliver Snyder. Sent back to Ian Dudley. And kicked out. Rooney. Over to Lindy, now Peterson. Summer will just kick it over to one of his teammates. Whistle on the play. This will be a corner kick.
Corner kick for the Falcons.
Kick from Amherst.
Come on, get it. Shoot it.
Cleared out by the Dons. Snyder into Lopez. Kick from Lopez wide right. Throw in. Dons coming up. It'll be goal kick Dons coming up.
For Columbus Catholic, Elijah Wolf and Zan Rodriguez.
If you're considering a career in fabrication or welding, consider dropping off a resume at Legacy Steel. This brand new addition to our Amherst community is located in the Amherst Business Park. That's Legacy Steel, proud supporter of your Amherst Falcons. Kick from Columbus Catholic is good. We have free kick for the Falcons. Don's trying to send it out. Cleared, almost cleared out, but Amherst still persists.
Get it.
Lopez.
Yeah.
Carlos still has it. He'll pass it over to Casida. Falcons trying to get on the board here in the 31st minute. Peterson. Ball's finally cleared out by Columbus Catholic, and it's out of bounds. Throw in Falcons. Peterson throws it in. Looks to be Snyder. He'll lose it, turn it over to the Dons. Throw in Falcons. Ball sent out of play once again. It'll be throw in for the Amherst coming up. Kick from Snyder is caught by Summer. Don's overstepping. Now here's Lopez. Sent over to Snyder. Keeps it in play. Send it back to Rooney. And he'll send it to the far side and Kyle Peterson. Ball fought for. Last touch by the Dons. They'll be throwing Amherst. Edwards fighting with Peterson. 2-on-3 for the Dons. So Abbott Beaversdorf will clear it out. Subbing for Columbus Catholic. Drury checks in. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in Falcons. Dudley over to Lopez. Now over to Zaromsky Lindy. Fighting with Rodriguez. Ball goes back to Desmond Rooney. He's got a little bit of a lane.
Get it, Aiden. Come on.
That's cleared out. Still kept in play by Zaromsky Lindy. Here's Rooney. Sent out by the Dons. Throwing is good on the far side. Peterson will have it. He'll just send it out. Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and blaze orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. Don's trying to set something up.
Good job. Come on, Everett. Oh, shucks. Good job, team.
Play continues. Ball goes off at Dudley. Throw in Dons and Becker. Amherst will send it out of bounds once again. Becker will get another shot at it. Third time's a charm for the Dons. They'll have another throw-in coming up. Shot from Wolf goes wide, right
for the
It'll be a goal kick for Amherst as we got a substitution coming in.
On to the Falcons, Daniel Eichmann.
Daniel Eichmann checks in. Kick goes off of Peterson out of bounds. It'll be a quick throw in for the Dons. Turnover for the Dons. Falcons throw it in. Beaversdorf will send it over to Dudley. Now Lopez, he keeps it in play. Now over to Eichmann. He's got somewhat of a lane. Whistle call.
And kick for the Falcons.
Free kick for the Falcons. Kick is sent wide left.
And a goal kick for
It'll be a goal kick for the Dons. Update as well about the storms that are supposed to be rolling in around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Storms just crossed over the Wood-Portage County border in the western part of Portage County. It's currently 74 degrees here in Amherst. Corner kick for the Dons coming up, and that's caught. But there's going to be another corner coming up. All Burnett did was get a hold of it. They didn't catch it entirely, and it rolled out of play. Second corner, knocked out. Here's Eichmann just kicking it up.
3, 2, 1.
And we will go to halftime. We're all tied up here. Columbus Catholic nothing, Amherst nothing. We'll take a quick break, say a quick thank you to all of our sponsors. When we come back, we'll have half number 2 for you guys live here on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
inventory department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
The work that you put in is the work you're going to get out. It starts in the weight room, focusing on those fundamentals, whether it's throwing form, hitting form, running form. So that way when you come to the game, you're not really thinking about them. In my sessions with Carter at WPI, I kind of learned how to be very strong and very flexible at the same time. High pressure situations, the world's pushing down on you and you're trying to push back. Don't let the moment get too big.
Hello, Wisconsin. Jake Feltz here from Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Bring the whole family for fall fun 7 days a week from September 21st to October 26th. Whether you're exploring one of our 3 corn mazes, picking out the perfect pumpkin, or bouncing on our giant jumping pillow in the fun farm, there's something for everyone this fall at Feltz's Dairy Store. Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Food, family, and fun.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At AutoSelect, you're good to go.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
The work that you put in is the work you're going to get out. Starts in the weight room, focusing on those fundamentals, whether it's throwing form, hitting form, running form. So that way when you come to the game, you're not really thinking about them. In my sessions with Carter at WPI, I kind of learned how to be very strong and very flexible at the same time. High pressure situations, the world's pushing down on you and you're trying to push back. Don't let the moment get too big.
Hello, Wisconsin. Jake Feltz here from Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Bring the whole family for fall fun 7 days a week from September 21st to October 26th. Whether you're exploring one of our 3 corn mazes, picking out the perfect pumpkin, or bouncing on our giant jumping pillow in the fun farm, there's something for everyone this fall at Feltz's Dairy Store. Feltz's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Food, family, and fun.
Welcome back to Amherst as we get set to kick off half number 2. The International Bank of Amherst invites you to bank locally with all the amenities you'd expect from your local bank. Great rates and local friendly service with a smile. Put your trust in the International Bank of Amherst. Also, a weather update for you guys. A special weather statement has been issued for the area. Basically calls for 30-mile-per-hour winds, but no hail is expected. It's valid until 8:45 as storms are set to roll in about 8:30. We'll keep track of that for you guys as storms are starting to hit the Stevens Point area. play is officially underway. So it'll be a throw in for the Dons. Far side. Columbus going right to left as you look upon your screen. Amherst going left to right. Martin now. Falcons trying to get something on the board. Rooney. Over to Everett. Pass back to Desmond. Martin. Blocked by the Dons, still kept in play. Snyder over to Rooney, blocked. Kicked over by Martin. Rooney has it again. Kicked up to Zaromsky-Lindy. Kicked a little too much on that one towards Lopez, and it'll roll out of bounds. Throw in Dons. So that's a throw in. Ball goes up towards Kazda. Over to Lopez now, and that's somewhat cleared out, but Amherst is right there, and it's caught by Summer. Kick by Summer. Towards the far side, and it'll roll out of bounds. Throw in for the Falcons. They'll just do a soft throw in. Kick it over to Kazda. Columbus right there to intercept. They'll send it up, and Martin will clear that back. Lopez far side. He'll pass it over. Slide kick by the Dons goes into Rooney. As play continues here, far side. Ball kicked over to Snyder. Now up towards Martin. Back to Isaac. Now over to Kazda. Centered by the Falcons. This will be a penalty. Free kick for the Falcons. He kicked high and right. Goal kick for the Dons coming up.
Goal kick for Columbus Catholic.
Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki is ready to serve the Central Wisconsin community and is now seeing patients. For more information regarding spine and back services, it is all at stevenspointortho.com. Martin kicks it up towards Kazda, and that's out of bounds. Throw in Columbus Catholic. Stocks will throw it in. Zaromsky-Lindy passes it back to Snyder. He'll kick it up towards Kazda. Dons will just send it back. Amherst will cross midfield. No rain just yet. Snyder over to Kazda. Kazda's got good speed, crosses one player. Kick by Snyder's a little muffed. Rolls out of bounds, throw in Falcons. Goal kick for the Dons coming up. Kicked over towards Snyder. Martin. Ball last touched by Wolf. It'll be throw-in for the Falcons. Martin will take it. He'll throw it into Rooney. Edwards will pick it up. Now over to Wolf. Pass back over to Rodriguez. Amherst interception. Here's Carlos Lopez. He'll kick it up. Dons are right there. Wolf. Who will score the first goal of the game? Lopez. Up to Snyder. Passed it back to Martin. Back to Isaac. Over to the far side. Kicked out of bounds by the Dons. Throw in Falcons. Throw in is good. Summer will just pick it up. Kick is sent towards the Amherst side. Ball kicked around. Wolf has it, battling Kazda. Blocked by Kazda. Wolf. Intercepted by Martin. Last touch by Dons. Last touch by the Dons. Everyone says it went off of Amherst, but I don't think Amherst is complaining. They'll send it into Kazda. Gets it over to Snyder. Pass over to Rooney. Now over to the far side. Kicked up, pass back to Rooney. He's got some space. He'll kick it up. Summer will just scoop it. Kick is sent towards Martin. It'll be throw-in Dons. A full menu of delicious options with a great family atmosphere, bowling games, and so much more, all under one roof at Whitetail Lanes in Amherst. For the best food in town, bring the family out to Whitetail Lanes on Highway Q in Amherst Junction. Falcons with it deep in their own territory. They'll kick it up. Here's Kazda. Off the header. Dons are right there. Wolf. Taken by Zaromsky, Lindy, and passed back. He'll kick it to Snyder. Then kicked back up to Rooney. Over to Kazda. Fighting on the near side with Stocks. Sent back. Here's Edwards. Here's Rooney. Over to Snyder. Now up towards Kazda. Zaromsky Lindy back to Isaac. Ball kept in play. Dons with possession. Goes out of bounds. Throw in Falcons. Snyder will take it. Off of a Don's header, Zaromsky Lindy will get a hold of it. Out of bounds, throw in Columbus Catholic. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com to find an agent near you. Snyder gets the throw in, he'll pass it to Oliver. Back to Isaac, he'll send it cross field. Edwards. Now to Martin. Rooney will get it. Off of a Don and out of bounds. Throw in Falcons. Rooney will get it to Kazda. He'll pass it over to Oliver Snyder. Falcons far side. Lopez now with it. He gets tripped over, but play still goes on. Columbus Catholic with it. Amherst gets it back. Kazda. He'll send it up to Zaromsky Lindy. Center attempt, Carlos Lopez, and it's too high. If that header happened tomorrow night for Falcon football, it would have been 3 points, though. Speaking of football, tune in tomorrow. Amherst will take the field here at Heartland Farms Field, facing the Loyal Greenwood football team. First kick set for 7 p.m. tomorrow night. But back to the soccer pitch. We're still having no score here through the 54th minute. Last touch by the Dons. It'll be a throw-in for the Falcons. Throw-in. Throw-in's in! Throw-in's in! The goal for the Falcons at 54-30! Thrown around, took a couple hits, and then went to the back of the net. I did not get a good look at that. No one up here saw who that was. Play goes on as we don't know who scored that goal. Some names were thrown around like Carlos Lopez. However, someone we talked to thought it was Columbus Catholic themselves. Nonetheless, Amherst leads. play goes on as the storms that are about to hit us in a matter of minutes have just starting to cross I-39. As we have a stoppage of play. They are looking at the weather like us. Storms are starting to hit I-39. I did get a notification like 20 minutes ago that lightning struck 14 miles out. Both coaches are talking at midfield on the far side. Play stopped at 55:35. If there is a weather delay like lightning, we have to go into a 30-minute delay. But as they talk about that, today's game is presented by Bison Transport. Bison Transport is proud to support our Amherst Falcons as one of America's most trusted transportation companies. If you're interested in a new career path, consider applying to Bison Transport on Highway B in Amherst. As well as Brett Favor is your local realtor, born and raised in Amherst. You can place your trust in him and his knowledge of the market, whether buying, selling, or just curious about real estate values. Reach out to Brett Favor of Keller Williams, which is located in Stevens Point. Coach is still talking with the officials on the far side. Amherst with the 1-0 lead. Goal scored by nobody knows. Number of Amherst players were named. Someone said it could have been their own goal. No one got a good glimpse. Meeting still going on. So they, I think, involve the athletic trainer, which, shameless plug, but athletic training services provided by the one, the only Jody Waltenberg. As the Amherst players head back out onto the pitch. Nope, they're going right back. Assistant coach Picca's yelling at them, get off of the pitch. You're not going anywhere. Check the weather once again. There's a lot of confusion going on as to what's going on. This is one of the times where we need like a secret microphone on the other side where we can just eavesdrop. as a new scan comes in on the radar, still looking the same. Now the worst part of the storms are starting to hit Stevens Point and north towards the Portage County, Marathon County border. But still, as of what the radar says, no rain is supposed to be hitting Amherst right now. Supposed to hit in like another 30 minutes. So we are still in that special weather statement, 30-mile-per-hour winds, no hail expected. The game is called. Game's over. Amherst has won against Columbus Catholic. They have called the game due to weather and lightning within the vicinity, and the Amherst Falcons have taken down the Columbus Catholic Dons. Due to weather, we're not going to go down and talk with the coaches because they're starting to kick everyone out. So